So I made a video about going to a British restaurant in America to try some British food. And all of the British people in my comment section are absolutely losing their minds about the way that we used our silverware in that video. So apparently the way that we use silverware or cutlery is very different between America and the UK. So in America, we would hold the fork like this with the prongs facing up, and you would typically hold it in your right hand. Unless you're left-handed, then you can hold it in your left hand. There's not really any specific rules on which hand to hold the fork in, it's just whatever feels the most comfortable to you. The fork is used kind of like a shovel with the curved side facing up so that you can scoop food onto it and eat it. Like so. We might do a stab or a twist or a scoop. And sometimes we might even use the side of our fork to cut our food and not even use a knife at all. And for most fried foods like fish and chips or chicken fingers, we wouldn't even use silverware, we would just use our hands. So that's why we look so awkward trying to eat fish and chips with silverware in that video, because we wouldn't eat it like that in America. Whereas in the UK, the fork is held upside down with the prongs facing downward, and it's held in the left hand the entire time. It's considered bad etiquette to switch hands, and the knife is held in the right hand for cutting. And in the UK, you would say knife and fork, not fork and knife, like we say in America. Okay, so for people in the UK, I do have some questions about this. If the fork is held upside down, how would you use it like a shovel to scoop the food? Or is that just not something that you do in the UK? And with the prongs facing downward, isn't gravity working against you? Doesn't the food just fall right off the fork? See? Case in point! I never knew there were so many rules when it came to using cutlery in the UK. Yeah.